Hey guys, we have been to Scare Kingdom near Blackburn tonight for a bit of scary fun. Now, we weren't allowed to film when we were there at all, so we thought we would just do a quick review tonight when we're back at the caravan and we can tell you how we got on. So first of all, our tickets were for 7:30 and we got there about 7:15. But we did have a little bit of a wait before we got in, so be prepared for that. I think because it was a Saturday night and it was kind of busy, I heard some people saying it was busier than usual. The first thing that happened was they take a photograph of you and your group, so we got the photograph because we thought it was quite good. And I will maybe pop in a shot of that photo just now for you to see it. So the first attraction part of the event is called Death Chamber. This isn't really a house, it's more of a, well, sort of a room. And it's really just a room. Right at the very start when you're sitting.
Alright, yeah.
If you've read the details about it on their website, then you'll probably have worked out what's going to happen. You just sit in a chair and they talk to you for like a minute. It's the introduction to the whole event. And there's a tiny little bit of a scare while you're sitting waiting. Then you do a little bit of a walk around, meet a couple of scare actors, and then you get to your first house. The first house that we came to was called The Sickness Zombiegeddon, and that one is based at High Hopes Hospital.
Yeah.
What did you think of the hospital one?
It was okay.
That was the one David got a jump scare.
No, I did not.
You did, you jumped.
I did not jump. I shuddered, I didn't jump.
Shuddered. He got a proper jump scare.
No, I didn't.
And that's impressive because it takes a lot for Dave to get a jump scare, and or a shudder, as we're now apparently calling it. And I thought that was actually a really good house. In fact, it might have been one of the best houses, and it was the very first one. So we had really good expectations by this point. What I really liked about it is they stagger your admissions. So you're not going in like just a big stream of people. It's maybe groups of sort of 8 to 10 people going in at a time, and you don't feel like you're getting rushed through it.
No.
You actually got time to go through the houses, which was quite good. Unless you want to run. If you want to run through the house. Or walk quickly through the house, because running I think is not allowed.
No.
So the second house was Manor Mortis, the Carnival House.
Yeah.
And that one was good as well, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
This one is themed as sort of circus people have taken over a house that's haunted.
And
there was lots of creepy clowns. There was lots of, is that a real person or is it just a dummy kind of things.
Yeah.
It was really good too though.
Yes, it was.
There was a feature in the Carnival House that we haven't come across before. The thing.
Oh, that thing, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like inflatable walls. It's not like a bouncy castle, but inflatable walls. And they push up against each other and you've got to walk between them.
That was really weird actually. Dave was in front of me and I was trying to go and keep up with him, but also holding on to him. And because I was holding on to him, I was sort of going head first.
I just went through sideways.
Yeah. Then we came to the third house. This was called Black Mass. And this was completely something that we weren't expecting.
Completely in the dark.
Yeah. From start to finish you were in the dark. And it was like little tunnels, almost. That just, the full house was tunnels and...
Narrow corridors.
Yeah.
Literally shoulders touching both walls. That narrow.
Yeah. and you didn't know which way to go. There was a couple of times that I lost Dave and he was in front of me and I couldn't find him and I was shouting, "Help me!" So that was very interesting. When you came out of the tunnels, though, you were through the house. That was the whole house, and I sort of thought, well, was that it? Where's the house?
Yeah.
But you thought it was really good because it was disorientating.
It was disorientating.
The next house I thought was really, really good, and this one was the house that Jack built, and it was themed on Jack the Ripper.
Mm-hmm.
And that one was a good sort of funny at the start and then scary house.
Mm. Mm.
When we came out of that one, there was a slight wait between the houses. All the houses, you basically went from one house to the next house, and there was nothing in between the houses apart from like a little 5-10 minute queue. The queues weren't actually that bad once you got by the first sort of queue bit. Until we got to the last house, there was much more of a queue there, probably about 20 minutes.
What was that one for?
The very, very...
Well, no, not the very...
No, the very... The last
of the
house
group.
that we... Yeah. And that was when we got to meet some cows. They weren't part of the scare attraction. The whole thing is set in an actual working farm.
It's not set in, it's in a
takes
farm.
place in a working farm, yeah.
It's,
So,
yeah.
although you were waiting, we got to look at cows, which was always nice to sort of break up the terror.
The venue is a working farm.
Yeah, that's how to put it. The last house of your admission ticket gets you into 5 houses, and the last of those 5 houses was called Flesh Market, and we didn't realise before we went what it was going to be.
It's similar to the hooded scare house that was in Alton Towers in 2017.
I think it's there this year as well.
I don't know.
It was a hooded house, basically, where you walk along with the hood over your head and you follow a rope the whole way through.
Yeah.
I think they did it better than Alton Towers did it last year anyway. We haven't been to Alton Towers this year. It was slightly scarier than Alton Towers hooded house, but I just don't find hooded houses all that scary because I'm too busy concentrating on where I'm going and not falling or walking into a wall that I'm not really even that bothered by the scare actors grabbing at my feet and things.
Yeah. Because you know the scare actors, it's not scary.
Whereas some of the other houses where people are more jumping out on you, that was scary.
It's the jump fright rather than a scary fright.
Yeah. So that was the 5 houses that came with the admission ticket, and when you came to the end of Flesh Market, you were in the bar. There was a bar area to get drinks, and you could get hot dogs and hamburgers and things.
Yeah.
And you could also pay an up cost.
An extra £5.
Yeah.
Each.
Basically, to go into another house that was called Psychomanteum. Yes,
well.
Yes. I don't really know how to word this.
Just do it.
So if it's choppy in the edit, then I apologise, but this is going to be a hard thing to explain.
We're not allowed to talk about it.
We sign disclaimers. Everyone going in has to sign a disclaimer saying you won't see what happens inside it.
What we will say is, it is definitely an adults only.
Yeah,
well, it is only. You've got to be 18. You're only allowed in it if you're 18 or over.
And they'll ID you if there's any question. And I'm quite gutted that they didn't ID us, but they didn't.
Yeah.
What I would say is that it is very mature content.
Yeah.
18 plus doesn't come close to explaining how mature the content actually is. It wasn't scary at all.
No,
it was disturbing.
I would say you really need to have a strong stomach.
Yeah. And
it's not for the faint of heart.
yeah, it wasn't for us either. They give you a code word to say if you want to come out of that house.
Yeah, there's a safe word. If you don't want to continue with it, you have to say the safe word and they'll exit you straight away.
Yeah. I really came very, very close. Like, very, very close. They actually, I think, realised I was going to say it and counted to 5 and gave me till 5 to say it. And when I came out and saw David, I didn't say it, I actually put myself through it for some reason, because we paid for it. And when I came out and found David, because you're in the whole house completely
It's done
by yourself.
solely, yeah, you're on your own.
So when I came out, I found David, and the first thing I said to him was, "When did you say it?" Because I figured he must have said it, because I knew that you wouldn't be keen.
No.
It wasn't scary.
No.
It was just weird.
Yeah.
And not
No.
pleasant.
No.
And I don't know why we did it.
Well, because we didn't know what it was.
I don't know why we stayed. What we will say, if you think you're going to do it, if you Google it, you'll probably find out more about it than we're telling you here. I wouldn't do it again.
No.
I wish I'd known what it was going to be like and I wouldn't have done it.
No, I wouldn't have done it either.
We had a really good time at Scare Kingdom. We enjoyed all the houses, we were having a great evening, and then we did Psychomanteum.
Yeah, Psychomanteum. Just, nah.
It kind of tainted the fun that we had the whole night, because it was that...
For us it was that bad.
Yeah. Weird.
But that's our personal opinion. Other people may differ, but that was our personal opinion.
Yeah. But that explains why there was no queue for it whatsoever. So Scare Kingdom was great fun. We got some really good scares. We saw some different features that we haven't seen in scare houses before.
Mm-hmm.
And
you can buy a hoodie or a pack of horror playing cards as well.
We actually really enjoyed it. I felt like it had done with something between the houses, maybe a bar between the houses and
refreshment stuff like that.
Yeah, because I was needing a drink at one point.
Although we didn't do it, there was a fortune teller there as well that you could do as well.
Yeah. But there was no stop at all between the first house and the 5th house. And they probably could have had something in the middle, had a break, because it took...
Yeah, there wasn't even restrooms.
It took a couple of hours to get through the 5 houses, I think.
Yeah, there wasn't even restrooms. Not until the end. There was one right at the beginning as you go in the entrance, and there wasn't one until you got to the bar.
Also, we will say, we weren't allowed to take... I wasn't even allowed a handbag, never mind with a video camera or anything, so...
Although the sign up did say you were allowed a very small handbag.
Apparently my handbag
We don't know
was
what...
small.
I don't know what very small would be, but it says you were allowed a very small handbag.
We didn't see anybody with any kind of handbags at all, and we were just told no. So, be prepared for that if you're coming. Have pockets. You're outside a lot. The houses are in, but they're not heated, and my feet were freezing. That was my choice to just wear one pair of
just
socks.
feel the cold.
I
was fine.
Other than that, though, it was fine, but it could have been a different story if it had been really wet.
Yeah. I would say, if you're going to decide to come to Scare Kingdom, wear suitable clothing. Preferably stuff like walking boots. Not necessarily... Depending on the weather, I would say stuff like walking boots, not trainers, because it is on a working farm. So if it's wet and it's damp, it can get dirty and mucky. So wear walking boots or something like that, or wellies, whatever.
And if you're still intending on doing Psychomanteum,
good luck to you.
I was gonna say, wear old clothes.
Yes.
That you don't mind if they get dirty or a bit wrecked.
Yeah.
which
say
we
red,
actually
just a bit
did
dirty.
anyway. We weren't in good clothes for it, but don't say we didn't warn you if you threw it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's about all I'm going to say on that. But as we said, overall Scare Kingdom was really good fun, and it was probably our top scare attraction in the UK.
Yeah.
For that one,
I'd say it beat, other than that.
Yeah, we are now going to
Yeah.
deny that exists.
Despite Psychomanteum, it beat, in my opinion, the scare houses that we did in Alton Towers last year. In my opinion.
Yep.
But again, that is just my opinion.
And the other ones that we did last year as well.
Yeah.
Where would you rate it against, like, Halloween Horror Nights?
Well, it's not as high up as Halloween Horror Nights, but it's not far away. It's maybe second after Halloween Horror Nights.
Bit traumatical.
Dramatica Halloween Horror Nights than this.
Yeah. That's probably
So far.
our list, definitively.
So far, unless we do other ones and we see what they're like.
Which we think we might. Very quickly, very soon. Be doing something else.
But we are very tired. It's nearly 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, and we don't do 1 o'clock in the morning. This has definitely been a night of pushing limits.
Yes. So it's time to go to sleep, I think.
Yeah. We're half in our pyjamas already. Yes, and the beds. We're in bed. We're in bed. And it's definitely time for how am I going to sleep in the caravan after going through that? How am I going to sleep?
Anyway,
nightmares all
come
night.
on.
Sorry. Thanks for watching.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.